Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be completely honest with you. This doesn't really feel real yet, and it's kind of weird to sit here and talk about, but it's time. It's time for the full release of Escape from Tarkov. We are less than 48 hours away from Tarkov 1.0. The 1.0 patch will start installing on the 14th of November at 6 a.m. Eastern Time, and Tarkov will be down for 24 hours. An entire day, Tarkov will be offline. That also includes Arena. I got to be honest with you. I started playing Tarkov back in 2019 in December. And that's when I think a lot of us probably picked up the game. That 2019 December, 2020 January, in that range, right? When the game really started to blow up. Tarkov has come such a long way. And, I don't really know what to say or what words that will really convey how I feel about this game other than what I've said a bajillion times before. But I genuinely think Escape from Tarkov is the best first-person shooter you will ever play. Yes, we could sit here and talk about all the things wrong with the game. Yes, there are some things that are game-breaking bugs and they're infuriating, and whether you're getting one-tapped by a TT due to a guy with a magic keyboard, it doesn't matter what the issue is this time or that time. At the end of the day, Escape from Tarkov is genuinely the best FPS game I have ever played. And to see it progress into just becoming something even better almost every patch. It's not perfect. It'll never be perfect. But some changes that we get in some of these patches are so damn good when it comes to the quality of life or the content that's being added. Tarkov has come a long way, and we're finally entering 1.0. Now, I'll be very transparent and say I'm actually expecting to be disappointed by 1.0. I'm not really expecting it to be all that. But at the same time, going into it with low expectations allows me to potentially be blown away. Maybe there is a ton of stuff packed into the 1.0 patch. I would hope so. But if there's not, at the same time, I'm not really expecting that much. To me, as a Tarkov veteran, this feels like just another patch. But to a lot of the community, there's going to be people picking up Tarkov for the first time. There's going to be people who have been waiting for full release for years until they were going to purchase Tarkov. This is a really big moment for the game. It's a big moment for me. I don't know how this is going to impact my channel, if Tarkov is going to go nuclear again, or if this is going to be the start of the downward spiral of Escape from Tarkov. Either way, I'm excited for it, and you should be too. We are going to be uploading a whole lot of content here on both Tarkov channels. So we have this channel, the Acez EFT channel, which is mainly informational. And then all of my raids, all of my gameplay, we do uncut stuff over on the Acez TV channel, which I'll throw a little thing up on the screen for you. I'll put a link in the description, all that, yada, yada. But I am very excited to make content for Tarkov again. I just hope it feels different all around, because it's going to be a little disappointing for a lot of us to hop in a raid again. We're wiping our PvE accounts or buying new ones. And by the way, Steam has a pre-order discount right now for like 24 hours where it's like 25% off if you want to be a Steam enjoyer. Not going to lie, I gave Nikita another 38 bucks. Say what you want. The guy's milked me for so much, but he's also given me so much, so I can't really complain. But as I was saying, I do really hope that we can hop back into Tarkov and it feels just different in general. I don't know how it would feel different, but I just don't want to get that pocket watch for like the 100th time and do all the same quests that I've done. I'd love to see just something different, a different order of operations of the task or something. I'm just hoping they prepared for that. And hoping when it comes to battle state is very hit or miss, but at the same time, this is not just an ordinary patch. Even though it feels that way, this is 1.0. This is full release. So I'm hopeful that it'll feel great hopping back into things and starting over. But at the same time, I am, not really expecting too much. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time for release, and I would love to know how you're feeling about it down below. Are you excited? Or are you grinding Arc Raiders? Are you done with Tarkov in general? Did you have a good run and you're just like, meh, now I don't really want to do it all again. I'm quitting. There's a lot of people that are going to be quitting, especially on the PvE side, because they're not going to wipe, and You know, we don't know what the future holds for the flea markets and if they'll be together, if there'll be two flea markets, if the flea market will just be turned off. Will people be able to play with older accounts? Like, can somebody on 1.0 play with somebody still on 16, whatever the patch number is? We don't know that information yet. So there's a lot still up in the air. We're going to figure it out over the upcoming days. But I just wanted to make a video kind of, just thanking you guys and letting you know it's happening, man. It's really happening. So it's been a hell of a journey, and I've loved every second of it. Yes, even the bad, even the 2020, 2021, 2022 spurt where I did nothing but talk shit on Tarkov because of how horrendous it was in that era. If you know, you know. But it's one of those things where, it's just part of the journey. It's part of the journey, and the journey was absolutely fucking beautiful, and I want to thank you for joining me, and I really hope it doesn't end here, ladies and gentlemen. So, with that being said, I'll see you very soon for some Tarkov 1.0. Like I said, all the raids, all the gameplay, that'll all be on the Acez TV channel. We're almost at 500 subs. We need to be at 1,000, but, I'll take what I can get. I'm thankful for what we got so far, and we'll continue grinding. We'll earn that shit through 1.0. We'll get to 1,000 eventually. And as for here, going to focus on that informational stuff for you guys and try and keep you locked and loaded when it comes to being informed for everything you need to know about 1.0 Tarkov. Appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you very soon.